Alright guys, what's going on? This is my first time vlogging. Today I have 4 sales calls and I'm going to be showing you what that looks like. Okay, so one that is in 30 minutes, one right here, and then two at the same time. I accidentally scheduled them at the same time, so I'm basically going to have to reschedule that call. So what I'm going to be doing is basically recording all of my calls. Like probably one business owner isn't going to show up to the call. And then I'm going to show you like the different objections I'm getting, how I'm handling them, and why it's easy for me to close clients because I just have an offer that is a no-brainer for them. And it truly is a no-brainer, not just like kind of a no-brainer, like a no-brainer, a zero-brainer. You do not need your brain. So I told you guys, by subscribing to my channel, you guys get these types of videos, okay? You don't get the fucking basic 5 habits you need to become rich, okay? I'm showing you my entire sales calls, my slides, what I show to my clients, and you would just really get a POV of how I sell to them, okay? So that being said, guys, I have my first call in 20 minutes. Hopefully the business owner is going to show up and it's going to be a close, okay?
All right. Um, so yeah, let's start with this. What is your current marketing strategy at the moment?
Mostly word of mouth, and then just trying to do uh, trying to create package deals and stuff like that, and some social media. But it's most of my clientele comes from word of mouth.
Okay. Um, and so what does um your package structure look like? You have like some a package of like 6 sessions and then 8 sessions.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly what I have.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen and show you um what it is we do in more detail. And hopefully you can get some clarity on that.
Okay.
So do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're Incliner Consulting. We're both a marketing as well as a consulting agency. So on top of doing your appointment setting, generating leads for those appointments, we also do a little bit of consulting, and I'll get into that later on.
Okay.
So these are some of our clients we work with. So we work with a lot of med spas, but also permanent makeup artists. So those are the two areas of expertise we've just seen the most success with. And so we've really boiled down, for example, body sculpting, the process of taking a lead and turning that lead into a booking for med spas really down to a solid system. And so we have clients in the US and also in Canada for med spas. And so this is the team. So there's me. I'm the founder. I'm also the one behind the ads. So I'll show you in a second what the ads look like. There's Christian. He's the appointment setter for all of our med spa clients. So he's actually been doing this for 6 years, just cold calling in general. And then for med spas, he actually previously worked at an agency before that basically did the same thing as us. So he would essentially cold call the leads
Hmm.
for body sculpting clients. And there's also Valeria. She's doing the same. So appointment setting for all of our permanent makeup clients.
Okay.
So we use what's called the double framework, which is essentially a framework that is called double because we double your revenue in 90 days. That's kind of our guarantee. That's kind of what we work towards. And so as you can see here, we have different letters. So define, outreach, upgrade, build referrals, legitimize, and educate. These are all the different facets that I'm going to go through in this presentation and that are going to allow us to reach that guarantee. So first one is define. We like to get very clear on what your offer is, especially what treatments you use. So get very detailed on your specific treatment, the specific benefits for your treatments, even the machine you use, your audience, because that is going to be the backbone for not only our ads, so like who we target in the ads, on Facebook, the age bracket, stuff like that, but also when we're actually going to be calling on the phone, we need to know what we're talking about. And so in those initial stages, we like to get detailed on, like what machine you use so that we can already sort of consult them on the phone and edit that script, so that, yeah, like I said, we can already consult them. And so we use a voucher system. So essentially when people click on your ad, and so these are what our ads look like, we found uh, some success with this particular ad of Kim Kardashian, just comparing her, so your treatment to liposuction, which is, it's just a good argument, right? If you
Yeah,
compare,
it's a great
if you
argument.
compare to liposuction, you have to go under the knife, etc. And so yeah, we found good success with this particular ad, and this is what the copy looks like. So we're giving away discount vouchers for our signature body sculpting treatment for only $199, regular price $350.
Mhm.
Then really try to speak to your target audience. So here, for example, we said we use leading technology that helps safely and painlessly target stubborn areas that resist diet and exercise. And then the benefits resumed. And so, like I said, once they click on this ad, essentially they get taken to what's called a lead form. So on Facebook, you can actually collect their email, name, and
Uh-huh.
phone number. I don't know if you actually used this before. Have you actually tried running ads before?
I've never done this myself, but I know what you're talking about. I've looked into this a lot, but
Okay.
I have never done it myself.
Yeah, so we collect their information. You have phone number, name, email, the
Yeah.
platform from where they came from. So we have that data as well.
Mhm.
And in terms of the metrics, these are the numbers we're able to generate. So never going to go above $5 per lead. So
Okay.
you're never going to be paying above $5 per phone numbers, or like person that essentially signs up to claim
Mhm.
the offer. And then the voucher is a system really to get them incentivized to book with you and you only. Because they might, once they see your ad, look you up or look up your competition. And so that's why we like to make a very unique offer, for example, like a 3-in-1. Right. And we really like to get detailed so we can already consult them on the phone.
Okay.
And so in terms of the outreach, once they claim their offer, the first thing they're going to be receiving is an email as well as an SMS. And so these are both automations that are sent automatically. So this is a little bit screenshot of our CRM software where you will see all the leads appear from the ads, and you'll see just in real time our appointment setters essentially reach out to them with the automations. So the cool thing is that with our automations, we have, for example, an email that's sent automatically says, "Hey Beth," and it actually uses their name and says, "Yeah, this is just to confirm you've claimed your discount voucher." And then the SMS, right? It's very like personal. It's it just goes beyond the email and says, is this Beth? And then just kind of forces them to reply, and then uses an actual image of the voucher, so makes that difference of like, it's not just a regular SMS. From the once they say yes from this message, says, "Awesome, I'm glad we got the correct info. The next step to start blah blah blah. Here's the booking link." No one is going to book directly from this link, and so that's why we have like follow-up automations to get them into a conversation already. So it
Right.
says, "What part of your body are you interested in treating?" And then she says, "My belly." Okay, great. You're gonna love this. Our special includes, and then just resumes again what it includes. Um, to set you up, when would be the best time for a quick call? After 4 p.m. And this is where our appointment setter comes in and actually schedules that call with them.
And
Uh,
that's you guys, right? Not me.
yeah, that's us. And so all of these were automations, just basically detecting the reply each time. So the software is very good at doing that. And then appointment setters come in right here. And so our appointment setters actually get notified as soon as a lead comes into the CRM. And will either, if they don't reply to that first message, this one, will either go ahead and call them directly and try upwards of 6 times before giving up. So that's how we're able to, achieve this type of volume. I told you on the phone that our guarantee was 15 bookings a month.
Yeah.
with prepaid deposits. And so that's why we just go ahead and try and call them multiple times, because most of the time they'll just not even just ignore the message, or just not realize that you've sent them a message once they claim their offer. And so we're just heavy on reminding them that, yeah, they claimed their offer, like
Mhm.
we're already explaining what the treatment is over the phone, etc. In terms of what we actually say on the call, here's a little, the script. I'm not going to read everything, but what we consider to be a prepaid client is that we have, first of all, educated them on your specific treatment. So that's why we get specific first on what exactly it is, you do, and how many sessions you need, etc. And then we also identify the area of concern. So we're already, getting into their pain points, digging in what area they need, so that we actually relay that to you, and you're already ready when they come in to sell them on your packages, because you already know which area they need treatment on. And we also set, like I said, proper expectations to ensure that they understand that this is not like just one session and then they see like immediate results, right? They need multiple sessions. And so
Right.
in a way, we also kind of filter them in terms of seriousness, that they already know that this is going to take like multiple sessions. And so in a way, they're already pre-sold into your package deals.
Okay.
And lastly, we collect upfront non-refundable deposits to secure their appointments.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what we say right here to lock in the deposits each time. And so with our CRM, we link your calendar. So we essentially have a view into your slots,
Mhm.
into when you're available and when you're not. So we actually link your Google Calendar, that you can link that calendar to whatever calendar you're using right now. So if you're using Gloss Genius, right? Is that?
That's what I'm using. Yeah.
Yeah, you could link that to Google Calendar, and then we link Google Calendar to our CRM,
Okay.
because there's no direct integration basically. And so we know, okay, when when's a good time to book, when are you open, etc.
Mhm.
In terms of the prepaid deposits, so we actually either if you have a, depending if you have a Stripe account or not, we basically integrate your Stripe account with the CRM. So when an appointment setter is about to take in a prepaid deposit over the phone, they're going to enter in their credit card information on a little form that we have right here in the payment section. And from there, since that's connected to your Stripe account, you're going to get the $50 deposit, and that's going to go into basically your Stripe account. You're going to have all the credit cards of your new clients on file, so that you can then charge them the remainder of when they actually come in of
Okay.
that first session. And so we like to take $50 deposits, because we found that that number is just perfect in terms of
That people don't
filtering
want
out.
it, but not so much that.
Yeah. And just getting them like serious really is
Yeah,
what it
sure.
comes down to.
Yep.
And then we upgrade. So I talked a lot about define, outreach. Now I'm going to try and go a little bit faster. We just essentially, this is the consulting side of things. So we upgrade your sales skills. You don't have a receptionist, right?
No, it's just me.
Okay. So like I said, we have we have a bunch of different systems to make sure that once we bring in those bookings for you, those initial clients, you actually make the most out of them. And you have, for example, here, like instead of asking when are you available to your clients, you say stuff like, does early next week or late next week work? And then giving them that option, right, between option A and option B makes a massive difference in terms of because we're eliminating the fact that they're going to say, oh, let me check my schedule and get back to you. So just stuff like that. We like to also help you with so that you just make the most out of your clients.
Mhm.
Same thing here. We help you build referrals. So we have basically strategies for you to get power partners. So what power partners are, for example, gyms that you can partner up with.
Yeah, I
And
love that idea. This is all stuff that I've been trying to figure out how to do. I just don't know how to do it.
yeah, yeah. And so we have like a bunch of resources. So how to actually reach out to them on, like how to call them, how to, if you're going to email them. We just kind of guide you through it, and then the types of incentives you can make with them for them to actually bring you clients, so stuff like that. And then legitimize. So this is where we help you with your Google reviews. So if you don't, how many Google reviews do you have right now? Do you know approximately?
I have like 4 or 5 maybe.
Okay. So for example, like
They're
one of the,
most of it, they're all from when I first started this, so I need some new ones for sure.
yeah. So for example, like one of our clients, she didn't actually have her Google business even set up. And so we set it up for her. What we did is that she actually had just had a list of old emails and phone numbers from her old scheduler that she used in the past. And so we
Yeah.
just used that list of like 100 old clients, sent out this message, basically saying, hey, it's Danielle here from Beauty in the Brows. Today I'm giving away 20% off discount coupons for touch-up appointments. So in permanent makeup, this just means appointments for like to just touch up their brows, right?
Yeah.
For all my old clients who leave me a review on my new Google listing, are you interested in one? And so this worked very well. Ended up getting her 27 5-star reviews in, you'll see all of these reviews are like just 2 months ago. So within like 72 hours, just got a huge boost in reviews.
That's awesome.
And so we might do that for you if you have a list of old clients, for example.
It's a short
And
list, but I have one.
yeah, yeah. And so we can also do it where the software basically detects every booking, every new booking, and then after they have been just confirmed, a confirmed booking, it sends them this, not this, but a Google review invite. And so it's
Okay.
just a simple way just to automatically send the review invites.
Okay.
And then we educate. So this is the last letter. So in terms of tackling objections when you get them. So for example, what do you say when people tell you I can't afford it, or it's too expensive, or it's out of my budget, or let me think about it, or let me sleep on it, right? So we have a lot of rebuttals to that can help you, and also just little things we have that you can do in the initial stages of when they first come in. So how you introduce yourself, and how you sell your package so that you don't even get those objections in the first place. Yeah. In terms of your ROI with us, getting clear on what you're actually going to be making. I'm just going to use an example here. So let's say we barely deliver on our guarantee and get you 15 clients a month. Usually we get our clients out of safety around 20 clients a month. Our clients have an average package upsell rate with the types of clients we bring them, since they're paying a $50 deposit, of 66%. So out of those 15 clients, let's say you can turn only 10 of those into your packages. So the average body sculpting package price is around $1,500. And so after 3 months, that would be an ROI of $43,875. So yeah, that's really the minimum you can make with us. And yeah.
Okay.
That amount, we also like to take credit for, does not take all the ripple effects of actually having us on your side, because it doesn't take into account all of the, like I said, the consulting side of things.
Right.
And also the time freedom. So, I just listed a bunch of benefits here, but, the fact that you're going to get more time to yourself because you're getting autopilot bookings, no more, you're not going to be doing the receptionist's job essentially. So it's like you're hiring a receptionist, but she's actually getting you, prepaid deposits. So that's like, how we like to think about it. The fact that, your in-person package upsell rate is going to be increased from our consulting and just our coaching in general. The fact that you're going to get an SEO boost from us essentially tripling your Google reviews. And then more people are going to be finding you from that organic Google traffic. And so these are all things that are what we call ripple effects on your business. Yeah, in terms of who we want to work with, these are just a few points. So we don't want to work with a person that isn't motivated. So if you don't want to be the #1 treatment provider in your area, this is probably not for you, because we're relatively expensive. We do have a guarantee, but if you're not motivated to put in the work on your side in terms of doing the actually taking the advice, stuff like that, maybe this isn't worth it for you. And yeah, again, not for you as well if you don't understand that a business partnership is meant for the long term, where growth compounds over time. You think this is just a quick 3-month program, and you have trust issues and don't understand the concept of letting an expert do their craft. You interfere with our methods, our team, or processes. So the reason I'm putting this in is because, for example, we used to have a client who wanted to do like a fall special. It was basically just wanted to add like one specific emoji in their ads, and it's just stuff that we don't need. It's just we know what we're doing, and of course we're fine adding in the
What
emoji.
you're doing, so I will let you do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how
And
to
so
do
yeah,
that.
that's kind of all I had. Yeah. You have any questions?
Yeah, so let's talk about, so how does it work in terms of if I say, yeah, let's work together, what do you need from me? What do you expect from me? And just how does that process start?
So we would go ahead and sign a contract, so that once we actually do deliver the 15 prepaid deposit clients, we actually get paid. So that is the first step, signing the contract.
If you get
And then
paid, is it like when the clients pay, say in that, I think you were talking about where they pay their $50 fee, is it like they pay you and then you pay me, or is it they pay me and then I pay you?
they pay you. So I'm a little bit confused by that question. Sorry.
So for example, if somebody says, yeah, I want to book the appointment, they give the $50 fee, they go in, they do the treatment with me.
Yeah.
When they pay their, say they pay $1,000, right? They
Yeah.
pay that to me and then I give you a portion of that. Is that how it works?
No, we're a fixed fee of $2,000 a month. So
Oh,
the $50 deposits, etc., that's directly into your Stripe account. And so
okay.
the money you make is for you. But yeah, we're just a fixed fee.
I just give, so regardless of how many, if it's you bring me 10 people or you bring me 300 people, I give you $2,000 a month.
Yeah, but it's a minimum of 15 clients a month.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to be, just sending you 10 clients and then you still have to pay the 2,000. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think that would be
Right.
worth it. Yeah.
But that's all I'm saying is that it's just, I just pay you 2,000. It doesn't turn into a percentage. Like if you
No,
were
no, no, no.
successful and I got a bunch of clients, I just pay you 2,000.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. And so I would, yeah, once you would sign the contract, essentially I would send you the onboarding link. And then from there, you would essentially, just watch the videos, share access to your Facebook ad account, stuff like that. Share details about, your business location, just basic business info, and then your offer. So we would actually have a session to work on your offer. get as much details as we can so that we can, on our side, develop the script and actually get started.
Okay. When would I pay you the first increment of the 2,000? Is it after I get the 15 clients, or is it like the first of the month, or how does that work?
It's the first of, it's after 30 days.
Okay.
Yeah. So the onboarding process is 7 days, and
Okay.
before 7 days, we would have had everything set up, just the ads ready to launch,
Right.
everything just ready to go. And then from
Right.
there, there's going to be 30 days. We're going to get you 15 clients. And then afterwards, after those 30 days, you pay 2,000.
Okay. And then what about what was I just gonna ask you? So the contract, is it like, I know that you're trying to create a long-term business relationship, but is that something I'm signing for initially for 6 months or a year, or how is the contract working?
Yeah, it's a 3-month contract, so 90
Oh,
days.
3 months, okay. So what happens if in that first 30 days, you don't bring me 15 clients for some reason?
You're allowed not to pay. So yeah.
Okay. So either I'll get clients and I'll pay, or I won't, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to ask you. I just worked out. I don't usually look this sloppy.
No, it's fine. You look fine.
Okay. And then I guess with the difference of my pricing right now, like I think I told you yesterday, 2 things. One is that with my Facebook and my Instagram, for some reason, they wouldn't allow me to run ads and stuff, because I think it said I was promoting a negative body image. So I'm really not sure what I did wrong. But by putting my body sculpting images up, it said I was promoting negative body image, and it restricted my accounts.
Yeah, I mean, so just like I showed you in the actual ads we use, it's like, using Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
That's why, like, you can't show too much skin on Facebook, or else they say it's like,
Okay.
I don't know the reason.
Yeah, because you can like totally show your thong, but whatever. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So will that be an issue for you guys with my stuff being restricted as it is, or would I just kind of create new accounts, or what?
No, we would in that case have you create a new ad account, which is relatively simple to do. We have tutorials in our onboarding link that shows you how to create an ad account, how to link that ad account to your pages.
Okay.
And so yeah, that should be easy for you.
The onboarding you said is 7 days. Does that like a certain amount of time per day that I need to be available, or how does that work?
No, I mean, it's like, it should take
It's
around
just me
2
reviewing.
hours of your time in as a whole, really just to fill in the information we need, and then to do the ad account sharing, and in your case, the ad account creation.
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't take more than
But
2
it's
hours.
on my time, just whenever I'm available. It's not like it needs to be 8 to 12 or something like that.
Do you mean like if there's a specific deadline?
Yeah, like is there a certain time of day that I'm like need to say you need to be prepared for 3 days, that I need to be there at 11 a.m. till whenever, you know?
No, you just set everything up, and then yeah.
Okay. And then the other question I had for you was regarding, so I asked you about the Facebook and that, what else? There was one I was going to ask. Oh, okay. So you know how we were talking yesterday about my package pricing being kind of low, right?
Yeah.
Would you suggest that I raise my prices up, or would you want to work around what I've already got it set at?
So your price was $100,
My
right?
price is low, and it really in this area, and Utah's going to be definitely a little cheaper than California. Depending on, I don't know exactly what your guys' stuff is selling, but around here, 250 to 200 is pretty normal. but my price is lower. It's only 125 for a session, just because I'm new and I was trying to figure out how to, get new people. So,
Yeah. Well, price usually isn't really an issue for us, because like I said, we craft an offer. So just like I showed you, like a 3-in-1 special. And then essentially it gives people kind of a way to justify that, there's nothing really they can compare it to. And so, yeah, pricing, really isn't an issue. But, for you, if you say in your area it's a little bit lower, then of course we might do a little bit of market research, and then just kind of look at the different pricing. And if it's, if 199 is too much, it's too outrageous, then we might make, a little bit.
To be honest, I don't think that that's too outrageous. I think my prices are too low. I think that I was just trying to, shoot for trying to get people through the door, and I thought a price reduction was the way to go. I don't think that what you're saying is probably more on par with what it should be, is really true, but
Yeah.
we can work on that one though. So,
Yeah.
okay. So, all right. So tell me what you would need from me if I decided I wanted to go ahead from here.
Yeah, so I would send you the contract to your email.
Okay.
And then from there, once that's signed, I'll send you the onboarding link. So I don't think I have your email.
I don't think you do either.
No. Could you maybe write that in the chat?
Do what? Oh, in the chat? Sure.
Yeah.
How did you guys get started doing this?
So we initially started with permanent makeup. So that was kind of my agency to start with, and then pivoted more to med spas and body sculpting, because with permanent makeup they only make around $300 per appointment, and
Right.
and usually that's just one and done. Like, they don't usually come back, and so
Right. Yeah.
yeah, it's just a better service if we have.
Retail
Yeah.
or repeat, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, if you want to send me the contract, I can look it over, and then I can reach out to you either, I don't know, after I read it and everything, and we can go from there. Does that okay?
Yeah, I definitely don't want to waste your time. So I'll send you the contract, and then yeah, you can read it on your own time.
Okay. And then I can text you back at that same number, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll read it tonight for sure, and I'll text you back by tomorrow morning.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you too. And I'm happy and I'm excited to start working with you.
Thanks. I feel like you guys are doing exactly what I've been looking for. So hopefully we can work this out.
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely.
Okay, I will talk to you tomorrow then.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye.
All right. So you said you started your business relatively recently, is that right?
Yes, you're probably looking at about 2 months now.
Okay. And what is your current marketing strategy? Is it like referrals?
It's just basically word of mouth through friends. A huge help that's been getting a lot of customers. I've been boosting my page on Instagram, so I've been offering like package deals, and I've been just posting a lot of content and marketing myself through Instagram. You pay like $5 a day, so like 30 or $25 like a week, something like that. And Instagram boosts the page for me to men and women. The only thing that I don't like about it is that I'm having women contact me from like Alberta or like
Yeah.
BC or something like that. But it doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen here or there. But that's where I'm basically getting a lot of my clientele from. I don't believe this is the route I'm going to take for now. I would like to probably approach you back in the next, let's say, 2 to 3 months, once I start getting a little bit more clientele, I would like to approach you back so you could really get you and your team to really like take on my stuff and like do what you guys have to do. But just right now, because it is still so fresh to me, I don't feel like making that big of a jump as yet. Like I said, in the next 2 to 3 months, I would love to, but right now I'm just not super comfortable with it. Yeah, I don't want to bullshit you and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go with you right now, blah blah blah. That's not how I like work. I do want to be fully transparent with you. So right now I'm gonna say no to this. But if this is your direct number, what you've texted me on, like I said, I've saved it. I just want to confirm it is your cell phone number, not like your office number. And when I am ready to make a jump like this, I was wondering if I could reach back out to you.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay,
Um,
perfect. And I hope you just understand what I mean.
yeah,
Like
no,
I said,
I
I'm not a
totally
bullshitter. I'm not
understand.
gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna go with you, and then you're gonna start calling me or texting me, and like it's gonna be like I'm just gonna be ignoring you. I don't do
Yeah,
business like
yeah.
that.
No, it definitely is better. And I thank
Yeah.
you for that. But yeah, I know I totally understand.
Yeah, and like
Um,
I said, everything you've said to me in the screens, because like I did zoom in on them and I was actually like reading them in detail. I do like your marketing strategy. I like how the wording you use. I like how you have everything set up in a very professional manner. And I think that could be a huge asset to my business right now at the moment, just because I am starting out. I like I said, just money wise, I don't feel it's gonna be suitable for me at the moment. Like I
Alright guys, so first call didn't show up, so couldn't record that. Second call, what happened was that she basically wasn't really qualified, didn't have enough money, etc. So she said essentially that let's do it in 3 months, and then she will definitely become a client. So unqualified, doesn't have the money, but will most certainly become a client in the near future. And then I managed to close one client just like you guys saw. And then for that last sales call, I don't know if you guys remember, but I told you guys that I mistakenly scheduled 2 calls at the same time. So I'm in the process of rescheduling. So yeah, just told her, can you make the call in 30 minutes? Made a mistake in the scheduling. Sure, we can schedule if it's going to focus another day, please. So pretty good day. If you guys have been wondering how I'm able to get these many bookings in one day, you have to realize that the reason I'm able to do that is because my offer is just so good, okay? Instead of them paying up front, they are paying basically as soon as we deliver the bookings, okay? So that makes a huge difference, okay? Right there, that payment structure of them paying afterwards, that is something that no agency is able to do because their service delivery is just fucking garbage, okay? No one's gonna admit it, but when you have a weak service delivery, you cannot guarantee results. You cannot close clients, okay? It's simple as that. But yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but in the first call, I was just extremely slow. So probably, probably wasn't a good experience for the person that was listening because I was just explaining things extremely slowly. And then the second call, I was just, in my opinion, I was going really fast, but then when I looked over the recording, I was just talking at a regular pace, but in my head I was talking super fast. I was thinking, fuck, I sound like such an expert right now, but turns out I just sound really normal. So yeah, big lesson for you guys right here. Everything is in your offer, everything is in your service delivery. Once you have your offer figured out, once you have the right software, the right system to turn a lead into a booking for a client, it makes them a no-brainer, and you can start doing these crazy pay later deals where once you get them the results they can pay, right? You have basically a 50% close rate in those Zoom calls. So with that being said, guys, thanks for making it to the end of this video, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.